Hello and welcome to All Things Nitty's Crochet channel. This week's stitch is the crossover and full waffle stitch because it's completely different on both sides. So on the front of your work you have these crisscross kind of stitches separated by a V-stitch, and on the back, as you can see, you get it's like a full waffle. It's only a 2-row repeat. Your multiple for this pattern is a multiple of 4. Your foundation row, beginning in the second chain from your hook, is a full row of US single crochet. So we'll pick up, once you've done your chain of 4 and a full row of single crochet, and then we'll jump straight into pattern row 1. Okay? So I'll stretch this out just so you could get a better view of this lovely stitch of your 2-row repeat. Okay, we'll begin pattern row 1. Okay, so once you've got your foundation row of single crochet, we're going to jump straight into the pattern. To start pattern row 1, at the end of your row, you're going to turn under. So turn your work under by going like so. Into that very first stitch here, you're going to work a single crochet. And then we're going to build this into a foundation double crochet. So going through the left loop only. So go under that left loop. Yarn over, pull through, you have 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's how we start pattern row 1. Pattern row 2, we chain 1 and work a US half double crochet. Okay, we're going to begin the pattern. So into the very next stitch here, you're going to work 2 extended half double crochet. So yarn over, hook, go into the stitch, yarn over, pull through. Now, if a pattern calls for an extended stitch, to do that, you yarn over and pull through just 1. Then you finish the stitch as normal. So a half double crochet, you yarn over, pull through all 3. So it's 1, then 3. So insert, yarn over, pull up a loop, you have 3, yarn over, pull through 1, you're back to 3, yarn over, pull through all 3. And that's our little V-stitch. We're going to skip 1, so that's 2 in here. So we skip 1 and repeat. We're going to do 2 extended half double crochet in the next stitch. So yarn over through 1, yarn over through 3. Again, into the stitch, when you have 3, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 3. Skip 1. Into the next stitch, you will repeat 2 extended half double crochet followed by skip 1. That's pattern row 1. Continue to do so across the row, and we'll stop when you've only got a few stitches left, and I'll show you how to finish this row. So skip 1 and the next extended half double crochet. Continue across the row, leave a few stitches unworked, and we'll pick up together. Okay, so I've just got 3 stitches remaining. I'm going to skip here. I've just worked a V-stitch, skip 1, and the next stitch, half double crochet, an extended half double crochet V-stitch. So 1, then 3, 1, then 3. We started this row with a foundation double crochet, so we're going to end the row with a US double crochet. So into the next stitch here, you're going to yarn over, go into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, and then a double crochet is yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. Okay, so that's pattern row 1 complete. We're going to move on to pattern row 2. To do that, you're going to chain 1, which does not count. Turn your work and work a US half double crochet in the first stitch here. So it's just a normal half double crochet, so yarn over, pull through all 3. Now, here's our V-stitch from the row below. We're going to do the cross stitch. To do that, we're going to be working a front post double crochet around the closest to the left. So on your V, the left post here, we're going to work a front post double crochet. So yarn over, go behind the post like so. Yarn over, pull a loop up from behind the post. You have 3, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over, pull through 2. So it's a front post double crochet on the left. And now we're going to be working back on ourselves to the first post, and we're going to be doing a front post extended double crochet. So yarn over, come back and go through the post like so, the first post of the V-stitch from the row below. And like I say, an extended stitch is pull through 1, then complete the stitch as normal. So a double crochet is yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. And that's us completed our first cross over. So as you can see, it makes this little X here. Into the next V-stitch, in between the stitches, we're going to work another V-stitch, but this time it's just 2 half double crochets, not an extended. So yarn over, go in between the posts, yarn over, pull through 3. So 2 half double crochets. into the V-stitch and work another half double crochet. Here's our next V-stitch. We're going to repeat. So on the left post we do a normal front post double, and then we cross back on ourselves to the first post. Make sure you're behind the post like so. Yarn over, pull through. You have 3. Yarn over, pull through 1. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. So that's an extended front post double crochet. In between the V's posts, we're going to work 2 half double crochet. So pattern row 2, or the crossover row, starts with a half double, will end with a normal half double crochet. And it's a normal half double between your crossovers, okay? So one more time, here's the left post, go behind, yarn over, pull up a loop. First, it's just a normal double crochet around the post, and second is an extended double crochet. So once you have 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. 2 half double crochets here, work your cross, 2 half doubles, keep doing that until you're at your last V, and I'll show you how we end pattern row 2. Okay, so let's end pattern row 2. I'm going to work my last crossover, so a normal double, and then an extended double. Sometimes when you're working front post stitches, your work tends to fold in half. That's alright, that makes it slightly easier. Just make sure to unravel it before we finish. Okay, so we've worked the last crossover, and into this double crochet from the row below, into the top of that stitch, we're just going to finish with a half double crochet. And now we're going to repeat pattern row 1. So that starts with a turn under. So when your work is facing like this, like a book, you're just going to turn your work first. And then we're going to do a foundation or a chainless turn double crochet. So into that stitch, work a single crochet. And then you can see we have 2 loops. We have the left loop and the right loop. Under the left loop only, yarn over and pull through. You have 2, pull through 2. Okay. So this row is just repeating the V-stitch row, but we're going to be working in between this cross stitch, so you might have to separate your stitches slightly. Yarn over, go not into this stitch, right into the middle of the cross stitch. We're going to work 2 extended half double crochet. So in between the cross, 2 extended half double crochet, and now in between this 2 half double crochet from the row below, not in here, not into this top stitch. You're going in between the stitches, which means you should have 3 loops. So you'll have the back loop, the front loop, and the third loop. Yarn over, make sure you're under 3 loops. So as you can see, we have the third loop here, the front loop, and the back loop. So there's our V and an extra stitch. We're going to work 2 extended half double crochets. So yarn over through 1, yarn over through 3, and again, through 1, through 3. We're back to the cross. Like I say, you might have to separate these stitches. And again, you can see, here's the back loop, front loop, and this extra loop. We're going under all of that and into the middle of the cross. Okay, so 2 extended half double crochets. So into the middle, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 3. And repeat. You might have to separate the 2 normal half doubles and make sure you're going under all of the loops, so you're right in between the V-stitch, and work 2 extended half double crochet. Continue to work your V-stitch row right across the row, work 2 V-stitches here, and then I'll show you just how to finish the row again. Okay, so to end the pattern row, you're going to work a double crochet. So here's the stitch from the row below, the half double crochet. To end, we're going to work a US double crochet. So yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. Now we're beginning our cross stitch row, the crossover stitch. So chain 1 and turn your work. Into the first stitch, work a half double crochet. So yarn over into the stitch, yarn over, pull through 3. So now we're going to work our cross stitch again. So you can see the row below, we have a V-stitch. We're going to, around the first post, front post, double crochet. So yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. Around the first post of the V-stitch, we're going to do an extended half double crochet around the post. So yarn over through 1, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. into the next stitch in between the V's, 2 half double crochets and a crossover. Separate your stitches out, yarn over, around the post, double crochet, and then around the post, the first post, an extended double crochet, followed by a half double crochet V-stitch, so just a normal half double. From my neighbours didn't come through there, and if it did, I apologise wholeheartedly. Okay, so double crochet around the first post and around the second post, followed by 2 half double crochets in the V. Okay, so those are the 2 rows that you're going to repeat on and on and on. When you finish your pattern, you're going to work a full row of single crochet at the top just to finish off, but you can really see these crossover stitches, and then the back you've got the wee boxes in it. To me it looked like the waffle stitch. So this pattern is really versatile. You could do cushion covers, baby blankets, whatever you fancy. The reason for the extended half double crochets is if you try it with double crochet, you'll see that it doesn't give you as nice a pattern on the back side of your work. So if you're struggling and you just want the crossover stitch, you can use double crochet for your V's rather than extended half double crochet, but your back side of the work won't be nice, as nice. Okay, so that was the crossover and full waffle stitch. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please let me know what you thought in the comments. Subscribe to the channel, turn your bell on for notifications, and come back next Sunday, and I will see you then. Bye now.